about OTF baby mother, the postal worker being shot in Chicago, and all of that shit. I will say, because the case is pending, I'll just say that they're wrong, but then, they kind of right too. So, back in March of 2024, there was a woman who was shot and killed in Orland Park. She did happen to also work for the U.S. Postal Service, and her killers were eventually caught in September of 2024. This woman was found in a car that was like parked in a weird part of the neighborhood. It looked like they, lived over there or were familiar with the neighborhood. It wasn't a main street. She was found dead in a parked car. And the doors were open, like someone may have been in the car and hopped out and ran and fled the scene. Like I said, back in March of 2024, she was 28 years old. It happened in Orland Park, Illinois. And, basically what they're alleging is that these three gunmen who were eventually arrested, either they was sent the location of OTF Jam and his baby mother, or, they just happened to see him and, quickly made the phone call and tried to, execute the hit on OTF Jam. It's alleged that as far back as the death of Lil Pab itself, that, OTF and Lil Durk had, their lawyers had ears out on potential people talking and giving information to the feds. Everybody is getting it wrong about the OTF Jam baby mother situation, not because the story is wrong, but because the picture that they're showing of that postal worker was actually a different postal worker that was killed in Chicago while delivering mail. It was two young guys tried to rob her, they killed her. That's the wrong picture. So when you see Flacco and academics and all them people, they're posting that's wrong. The right story, we're gonna show it to y'all, but the right story is actually that OTF Jam baby mother was killed. It is alleged and rumors are spreading that OTF did figure out that OTF Jam was most likely cooperating, and they hired some non-OTF people to, go do the hit. They did not complete the mission, but they killed OTF Jam baby mothers. When the shooting first happened, like I said, when the police showed up, they got a call of shooting. They show up and it's a car sitting there with the doors open and it's a woman shot. So they believe that OTF Jam, hopped out, ran. Maybe they lived in that area of the neighborhood. He ran back to wherever he was. And since then, he's not, he's been off the radar. So another thing we had heard was that OTF Jam could potentially not be locked up, and that could potentially be, a story to kind of keep him safe for the situation. But after that shooting of his baby mother, OTF Jam been basically off the radar this whole year. So yeah, we ain't really want to, jump out and tell all this stuff right away, but we saw that a lot of the blog sites, a lot of the people was getting it wrong. That postal worker that got shot in Chicago, that was not OTF Jam baby mother. You could kind of tell she's like a lighter skinned, older lady. OTF Jam baby mama was 28 years old. She was a darker skin. She had like real long hair. And when she was killed, she did work for the post office. So I think that's how everybody got it all mixed up, was that there's been a few post office workers that got shot this year. Either way, man, this dude OTF Jam has basically been confirmed to be one of the main linchpins of the Fed's case. OTF knew this. They tried to knock him off. His girl tragically was killed, and he fled the scene and kind of left her for the police to show up and put their own pieces together. Either way, man, we working on like some